300 days in Stardew Valley. It has come down to this. Last time I had completed the bulk of what Stardew Valley has to offer, and in this episode I continue to strive for that ultimate achievement, perfection. What mainly stands in my way is perhaps the most daunting task in the game, buying this goddamn golden clock. If you enjoy this video, Musketeers, let me know by hitting that like button. One for all and all for one. Day 201. The last 100 days of this challenge saw me working towards getting the perfection rankings and cleaning up all the bits and pieces that are yet to be done. This does involve the monster slaying quest and trying to kill the last of these flame sprites. On this day, I do indeed accomplish this goal, so I have finished what I need to do in the volcano dungeon, for now. The last of my Slayer goals are within Skull Cave now, mummies and pepper rexes. Mummies are easy to find, but the rexes I have to plan for. Now mummies I round up like a bunch of idiots and blow up as many as I can at a time. It's day 202 and it's the first time that all of my ancient fruit, also on Ginger Island, are all ready to go at the same time. So this is going to be a long day of picking all these fruits. From the looks of this, I only really need another 50 kegs or so, but I'll probably fill up this last shed with them completely. Now this is where I'm up to. I need 61 more mummies and 20 more rexes. It's not far to go. The next morning, and I spend more money buying some raw materials because I'm keen to get all those kegs done. Lots of smelting, and then I check my chest and I'm surprised to see I already have quite a few stashed away. That is a winner. I make this trader's day by trading for a lot of stairs. I then herded some more mummies and saw that these guys can drop a red cabbage. I was not aware. I wake up the next day to this amazing field of fiber. I was expecting to get like 288 or maybe a bit more, but guess what? I end up with 1500. My fiber worries are done. So of course I need to do it again, cause why not? Oh damn, it's a festival today. No Ginger Island to pick up those quests. Before making my way to the festival, I check these quests in town, both of which are fishing. Riveting stuff this, so much so that I ignore them. See, I can't go to the island. I am so mad at Willy that I take his title of best fisherman in town. The next day, and I think I collect what would be the last resins I need to fill up my shed. So I go and get the Quee quests and finally see something different. Ship 100,000 gold worth of freshly cooked items? Oh yeah, that seems interesting. Now my method to this quest is I go buy a lot of raw coffee from the saloon. Next, using this raw coffee, I cooked up a lot of freshly made espresso coffees, cause that makes sense. And then I sell what I think would be enough to make 100,000. I then go and kill the last of the mummies that I need to slay, and guess what? One creature left, but I have to dive deep for those ones. Before the day is done, I finish the last of the kegs I ever have to make for this money-making operation. Beauty, mate. The next morning, and I donated another missing museum piece. These take a bit to find, by luck, and we have a handful that are missing. I'm at Mr. Queen next, and yes, that coffee method did work. Just lost the footage, my bad. I'm also at 55% done with perfection. I then procure a key to the town for purely legitimate reasons. Next, I use galaxy souls and craft the infinity blade, which is fantastic. Oi Clint mate, can you please make this into an iridium hoe? Cheers lad. I then go through a cooking session, making things I still need, like this strange bun. I then do something similar and make more crafting things, like a worm bin. It's a slow process with these two completion goals. Day 207. I want to go to the desert, so I make Pam late so that she runs faster. At the desert, and I have my stairs and I have my rock candy, so the intent here is not really splunking, but finding those elusive dinosaurs, and maybe a blue cowboy hat. The first find is a letdown, a single dino. I mean, he's all alone, I better alleviate his heartache. Oh, this is much better, a whole herd. Okay, so the end of it. I didn't get all the dinos I need, yet, but I do walk away with a lot of prismatic shards and iridium ore, which is also a win. Do you know what you do on day 208? You fish up all your crab farms so you can make crab pancakes for later for speed and defense boosts. I then make this infinity blade even more powerful by enchanting it with rubies to increase damage. Before heading home, these crafting and cooking numbers are very close to being done, which is exciting. Now, I wasn't thrilled to see that I missed the Pepper Rex slaying thing by 3 last night. Ah, so close, but I do have to do another deep dive as a result. Now, for those of you who don't know, museum collection, craft every item, cook every item, ship every item, and catch every fish. That's what's left with the achievements. It sounds a lot, but not really. I'm almost there. Now, to craft every item, I will need hardwood, and I seem to be running low on this stuff. Maybe a hardwood farm would be a good idea. Before bed, cooking and crafting prepared me for a good night's sleep. It's Saturday, and that means I spend the majority of my day making the big money. I also pick up my hoe because I need this for artifacts now, which I will start searching for along the way. So far, I found a strange doll. I also cracked 1 million gold with last week's batch of wine. This next one should be a bit more because I had all the kegs ready for this batch. I then do a little research with these artifacts and where to search for them. Looks like a geode run might be a good idea because I'm also missing a lot of gems. So a geode run, yes? But not with bad luck, I'll pass on that today. I have another look at these obelisks because they do need specific items for each one, and also a lot of gold. Okay, no worries. This golden clock is gonna be a nightmare. What's also a nightmare is dig spots, with nothing but junk most of the time. At the trader, and I buy a lot of these artifact troves to speed this thing up. I then buy a lot of stairs as well. You know what? I have well over 100 stairs. I only need 3 Rexes. This should be easy, so a deep dive it is. Oh wow, I come randomly across this guy on a non-dino level, and the same thing on level 33. Okay, this is going to be easy, I just need 1 more. Oh, I thought wrong. I exhaust almost all of my stairs. No dinos. I need a single one, what the hell? With literally 4 stairs left, I get the last one, and that is my monster slaying done and dusted. I am never coming here again. Ooh, check out this sick knight's helmet. That is boss. The next morning, and the worst luck, no geode run yet. New quests this week, and all the community ones are repeats, so I think I'll pass. The Kui ones are also repeats, but I do need the Kui points, so the cooking one again. I need points to buy crafting recipes from Mr. Kui. Oh no, my percentage completed is a goddamn meme. So next I work on every item shipped. I have a lot of this stuff, I just have to gather them all up. I do need to ship an ostrich egg, but I only have one, so I'm going to breed it first. Anyways, I sell a bunch of random stuff for this completion goal. You know what stinks? Small goat's milk. I never sold the milk when they were unhappy. This one might be tricky, all I have are large ones. I let that slide for now. I go to the beach festival and catch all 3 of those night fish I can only get in the next 3 days. I also get the octopus hair, which is a small win actually. Day 212. I start by collecting all the world's fiber again. I do more of all the items shipped shenanigans, and see my pineapples from ages ago are ready so I can start collecting these for Caroline. I need to ship 100 of them. 13 days left? Yeah, that's easy. I then pillage the entire dig site for that small claw artifact, but no luck finding it yet. I then search for dragon teeth by either killing serpents or finding them at big bones when they appear because I want the island obelisk first. I do have 4 of them, but I need 10. It's the next morning, and guess what? It's a good luck day. Okay, geode run it is. I collect all types of geodes before heading out. Now, on the way, there we go, got it. Okay, that is fantastic. We got one of the really icky-bicky ones. And I'm saying that because in my very first playthrough, I couldn't get that one until like year 6. And also at Marnie, our favorite shopkeeper. Might as well. Oh, for Marnie, get back here. Can I please get you? No? You're not gonna stand here today? You imbecile? Can I please get you back at this table? Please? Thank you, good lord. Yes, thank you. I needed her there so I can buy a single unhappy goat for small milk. Next, I spend an eternity with Clint as he breaks all my property. From the troves, I did indeed get all the artifacts done, so that is a huge headache done. However, I continue for more time. And finally. And so far, I'm getting everything except the thing that I need. I've had like 5 of these. There it is. Yes, there it is. It's done. I'm out of here. Say, Gunther. Oh, you. I will never see you again in my life. You. You two have a go. Okay, donate to the museum. This last thing, hacha, done. A complete collection. Everything is done. Wonderful. What is my reward, old man? Star drop. Wonderful. Yum, 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 yum. I celebrate by gathering more dragon teeth. The next morning, and oh look, it's gift-giving day in 1 week. Who's my victim? Oh, it's Robin. Now, I say victim because I look for some really aged goat cheese and maybe her last cheese. Sorted. I then make a computer and have a look at the analysis of Musketeer Farm. Now, last episode, I kept saying something about purchased grass. Did you see it? Neither did I at this point. But I did see that Robin had a new crafting recipe. That must surely be the missing one. Now, Mr. Kui also has crafting recipes. That's why I've been doing the quests that give the most points. I then rep the last dragon tooth I need from the serpent's mouth, and that is it. So what's next? Well, clearly fishing is left. There's a few here and also legendary fish. Also the summer legendary fish. Oh man, I can't do that for ages. Day 215, I wake up and I see that I have a missing journal scrap. Is this important? I don't even think I ever found this one. Anyways, I went and bought some expensive star fruit. Then on the bus, traveling in a fried out combi, on a hippie trailhead full of zombie. Afterwards, I spent more money on coffee for that Kui quest. Anyways, I plant the starfruit on Ginger Island for a future Junimo building. I then went ahead and fished in the mines, because that's why you go to the mines, to go fishing, obviously. I go to all 3 levels because there is a few in here that I need to catch, and that's this area marked off. It is Saturday, so of course I do my profit routine today, while entertaining myself. Banana boat, it's 30 plus. Banana boat, it lasts for hours, Also, in the middle of it, my dog rips one next to me. Oh, Lily girl, that stinks. You little... Damn it, Lily. Anyways, I go to the witch area and catch the fish there. And then I go catch that deeper sewer fish as well. Easy. So I have 3 fish left and also a sunfish for a recipe. I can't catch any of those for a while, so I thought. You know how I went and bought a whole new goat for a small milk reason? Well, now I get the original one to give me small milk. God damn it, 4,000 gold wasted. So I haven't visited Dolores, the wife of Morris, in a while, and guess what? She has a sunfish. That is one of the last ingredients I need for a recipe. Also, willy-nilly, I spent a casual 2 million gold on a return scepter today. Amazing item to have. Actually, back to Dolores, we do need a sweet gem berry, don't we? Of course she doesn't have it, but I think she doesn't have it in winter, so there you go. I also moved my winery setup to this wooded corner so it's all together. I should actually make the farm look nicer, so then if that's the case, goodbye Oak Tree Farm and hello Pond Corner. Next morning and I wake up the tea leaves. Guess I can finally get this one done now. Next, Clint wants me to slay bats. Yeah, sure, I think I can do that. The missing rice is here, ready to be shipped as well. So Mr. Kui wants me to do the mines. You know what? Sure, I'll be there anyways. So from the looks of this, I'm missing one rare crow. Which one is it, I wonder? No time to wonder because I just built a Junimo hut. I then dive into the difficult mines and get myself some radioactive ore, and getting down 30 levels, with stairs as well of course. Day 219, another tea leaf to be brewed this time. Afterwards, it's the last 1500 fiber I will be collecting, because I'll be setting up a different crop field. Before much is done, I attempt to do some gambling. Maybe not, I just throw money at it until I can afford to buy this rare crow. Also, the last batch of pineapples I need for that Caroline quest, so this night I figure out a single Junimo crop field. I almost have it. At the end of the day, the Caroline quest made me 16,500 gold. That is actually really good. The next day, and deeper into the mines we go. We have this awesome looking forest setting in the mines. I like it. I don't like these green ghosts. They have a nasty debuff. The debuff makes me unable to eat food. Okay, time to leave. Because I got those rare crows, I got this recipe to make the deluxe scarecrow. It's always something I missed, but not this time. That is an awesome looking scarecrow. At the winter festival, I give Robin some moldy cheese, and Linus gives me a useful jade. Cheers, mate. The next day, in the mines again. See, these guys drop galaxy souls, which is actually really nice. I also made it to level 71. On this rainy Saturday, I found myself working the routine and making my way to the mines again at the end of it. It was a good day. It's the final day of year 2 on Musketeer Farm. I celebrate by cooking the final item I needed for the perfectionist thing. Oh, I guess I can expect company tonight. Remember what I said before? Yes, buying more grass now, and also fertilizer in preparation for tomorrow. I then mine through these levels where the shadow voids shoot me with crossbows. Okay, I'm done now. It needs to be completed today, so I just stare it down the rest of the way. For 50 points, hell yeah. Also, that night. Hello, Papa, my dear boy. It's been many years since we last spoke. You were just a little boy, do you remember? Look how far you've come. Though you may have forgotten me, I have been here all along. You see, my body has departed this world, but my heart will always remain in Stardew Valley. You've been here 2 years now. Yes, I have been, Grandpappy. I'm so proud of you, my boy. You're a better farmer than I ever was, and you've brought great honor to the family name. I can feel it now. My spirit is finally put to rest. Bless you. What did you do that made me have to do this to bless your spirit, old man? And the place was just overrun. The future of Musketeer Farm is in your hands now. It has been for the last 2 years. Farewell. So the next morning, and I see I got all 4 candles lit up. Champion. It's also the first of spring in my last year. So I prepare my crop field for an entire harvest of strawberries. I just care about money now. And just like that, we're done. With some awesome fertilizer as well. Oh no, so Georgie boy thinks that no one likes him. Well, this man will have all the leaks in the world if that's the case. Now for easy queer points, I'll give everyone their favorite gift again. Next, I'm preparing my fields for the animals in the near future. I then went and picked up the Statue of Perfection, and I started giving gifts before calling it a night. It's the next morning and Willie is going to lose a customer because I'm buying that expensive island obelisk first. On Ginger Island, we're at 75% completed. That is so close. I buy all these crafting recipes because we need them for perfection. I then gave more presents for that Kui quest. Day 227. I still need the legend, so I make it rain tomorrow. I'm then crafting a few more of those last things. I then finish with all the gifts afterwards so I can use those points to buy more recipes. In fact, I buy the last of them today. I make some of that stuff and I stop to actually read the magical bait item. Very interesting. What's also interesting and slow is me painfully going through every item because something is still missing. I think I get it soon. Day 228 and I go get that legend fish. And that's it for spring. Oh, this must be it. A marble brazier from Robin that I can craft. Okay, mystery solved. I make it and that should be it now. Wait, what? 99%. What the hell is missing? I'm looking here, but did you see it? Because I clearly didn't. I'm so confused. I call it an early day so I can research it. The next morning, and I have my moment. It's the grass. It's the grass starter. It's the grass starter. I've been buying all my grass, of course. I thought I was losing my mind. I was like, what am I missing? I mean, it's quite late at night and I'm trying to figure this out. And it's like, I've gone through this list 4 or 5 times. And I'm like, what am I missing? It's obvious now to me. It's very obvious. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. The sound of joy. We're going to slap it down immediately. Hacha. There we go. Everything is crafted. Beautiful. Okay. Now what do I do? Well, obviously you go and see Dolores because it's spring now and she has the sweet gem berry. And I'll chuck it right here. Ah, yes. This looks beautiful. What needs to look nicer on the eyes as well is my farm, so let's do that. I like trees. They make things look nicer when they are grown up. Day 230. After the money routine, I work more on the farm and add light sources as well. I'm also working out the winery section and what it should look like. The next morning at Dolores, Excuse me? She sells the Nautilus shell. Now that is interesting. I was not aware that she sold the shell. I then go and buy 2 more obelisks. Just 1 more to go. I work a little on the obelisk site, and I also want a honey site as well. This place is done. Just have to wait for the trees to grow up. Hey, I can get honey now. It's the day after, and the quick quests don't matter anymore because I have no need for the points. So Skull Cave it is. A crop order for 100 garlics? Yeah, sure, I can do that. See, they're pretty much ready to go. May have to do this more than once. I'm setting up lightning rods next and ask a very important question. Benjamin, why are you here right now? You're just gonna get in the way, pup. Oh, get out of it, Benjamin. Oh, for f***'s sake. Well, looks like we're going to have a trapped pup. Ben, get out of there, you animal. Ah, take Ben. Yeah, I'm gonna have to finish this tomorrow. After having a go, I make a discovery. Now he goes to bed there, you f***ing animal. Oh, there we go, here's a leak. What the hell, there's something else here. Oh. So apparently a meteorite was sitting right there. Yeah, that thing must have been there for like a year. The next morning, and it's raining, so clearly these Junimo guys don't come out in the rain. Why did I even bother if they pull stunts like this? Benjamin had vacated, so I can finish up here now, which is appreciated. I then made myself a little hardwood farm on Ginger Island, which may come in useful in the future, probably not. The next morning, and I get an idea. I make more of that magical bait and find that curiosity lure that hooks rarer fish. I only have the Dorado and the Crimson fish left, both summer fish, but let's see if this works. Guess what? It works! I hook the old Crimson fish in spring with this strategy. I then go ahead and try catching that last fish, the Dorado. Today I don't hook him, unfortunately. Day 235, and I had a thought. You know all those notes you gather and how some of them are like little puzzles? Well, I went ahead and did all of them today. Like finding a Junimo statue behind the community center, finding a golden Lewis statue he hides behind his house where people can find it, giving this random a Roger foot so he gives me a lucky charm, you get the idea, and of course, this one. Time is getting close. On your marks, get set, get ready. Go, 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 go! Oh, that's amazing. Lois, wait. Wait, Lois. Goddammit. Lois, wait. I got something of yours. Oh. Maybe that's why he ran. The next morning, I start working on a secret project in the mushroom cave. No peeking, I'll reveal it tomorrow. Look, I also planted some more garlics today, okay? Okay, here it is. We give thanks to the mighty Lewis of Pelican Town. We give him this daily blessing of mushrooms, and hope that he blesses this farm with lots of money. All hail the Golden Lewis, the eternal mayor of Pelican Town. Speaking of money, that is on the agenda today. So as a result of another million made today, I have made a total of 10 million on this farm, but I have also spent around 9 million. We need to save a lot more for that golden clock. Day 238, I need to go to Skull Cave. So I go ahead and buy the obelisk as well today, which makes that the last of them. I then buy stairs and do a deep dive in Skull Cave. I have a few bombs, but that's alright. My reason to be here today is looking for radioactive ore. Not a big dive, I only needed a bit of it for magical bait, which I make next. I still have to catch that fish, and I need this bait. So today is the day I'm going to catch that summer Dorado fish with magical bait in spring. I have 50 of them, so that should be enough. I spent the entire day here. Actually, it took 40 magical bait. Frustration was apparent. Please be him. Oh, come on, you son of a bitch. This was the last fish for perfection. Until finally. This means I'll be getting something else in the mail tomorrow. So in the mail the next day, Willie has sent us the last star drop that we need. That's all the fish and all the star drops now. Ship every item. The last thing is that sweet gemberry that's currently growing in my greenhouse. The berry is the last 1% there. Then it's just this golden clock that's left to do. Oh, apparently that thing is worth 10% total. Makes sense seeing as it's worth 10 million gold. So I need to make another 9.5 million gold to be able to reach this goal. I did some math, and going at my current pace, I think I would just fall shy of this goal. So I think about extra methods to make money, like selling duplicate diamonds. I can sell my resins every single week, and this will help. I go and get more gold ore so I can fill that shed with crystallariums. Do you know what the difference is between day 240 and day 241? More than a month of downtime in between because of getting COVID and then also editing the 200 days video. I came back and I read my note that said, make money. Okay, fair enough. Something about diamonds, and also I will actually be making the artisan products with the animals because every bit helps towards that golden clock goal. So more mining this day for gold ore. Day 242. Other than more mining today, I started to take note of the amount of money I am making and if those new methods will get me the money I need for the golden clock. What's nice is that the ostrich egg gives us 10 mayos when they are created, so I'm also breeding these big birds. This place is nearly full now. Day 244, so it's Saturday and it's the big routine, and we know from experience that this day usually makes me about 1,134,000. Taking into consideration the entire week with resins, animal products, diamonds, and anything else I go ahead and just sell, I will make a minimum of 1,170,000 per week, and this will reach that goal for me in 8 weeks because we already have 1.6 million. Okay, awesome. The next day, these crystallariums are good to go, so now I just have to fill them with diamonds and make pure profit from them. I also get rid of the jade ones now and reset them with diamonds just to help out. This also helps the only sweet gem berry I ever care about, because the next morning we have a full shipment achievement. I have achieved everything but one thing, the golden clock. Now, a community member asked me in my 200 days video on any tips not to get bored in Stardew Valley. It was about this time the question was asked because here I am. I have one single thing left to do with not much enthusiasm to do anything else in the valley because it's all done. And after 240 days or so, plus editing 2 almost hour-long videos, I was feeling really burnt out. So much so that for the next 40 days, I just followed the routine of making money. Animal products, resins, crystals, ancient fruit, because at this point, I was kaput and I needed it to be done. Day 287. I hopped out of bed, got my coffee, opened my wallet and saw I had reached my goal of 10 million gold, which will be spent on this thing. So expensive and actually not that big, to be honest. Now I need a perfect spot for this thing. That's good. I slept one more time. You feel it in your heart somewhere. Somehow Grandpa is beaming with pride. The legacy of Musketeer Farm is eternal. Oh, yes. A rumbling sound was heard in the distance. So, we're gonna have to go check that out. We're gonna go see what that is all about. I hate it when I do that. I want to grab this and I always jump on the couch. Like, amazingly. Watch this. The last gift to my wife. Thank you. I really love this. That is it. So let's go find out what that rumble was. Well, I know what that rumble was, but we're going to have to make our way over there. And this rock is now gone. I think No Name has done his duty. He's carried me everywhere, but I think this last leg up the mountain, that's up to me to do. I can do this. And there it is. Penny has beaten me here. And there's the wizard, because he's a crow, I think. Hey, Artemis. Hello, Penny. It is so beautiful up here. The fact that you made your way up here before I did is astounding. I was just thinking about the last 3 years. Yeah, I guess it has been 3 years, hasn't it? I guess the game kind of takes that into consideration. We've been through a lot together, haven't we? Tell me, who's looking after Cha-Cha? We have a beautiful home and a thriving family. It's all I've ever dreamed of and more. That's right, we're expecting the second one. It may not happen in this video. You know, leave it off at there. There's going to be a child in the future. Oh, Crow is just loving this. Of course, I've got the sound turned down, so I don't hear any music. But I will, of course, you know, throw some celebratory music in here. Wizard has a flying carpet. There's the old witch. I think the fairy did rock up once for me, in the second episode, and was completely useless to me at that point. Concerned Ape, thank you very much for making this amazing game. I was gonna say, does this go in alphabetical order? But it doesn't, actually. You got a little Poochie there that's very upset. Oh yeah, we never actually saw that guy. Didn't do anything with him, but that's fine. And I didn't get any blue chickens or void... Well, actually, I had the void egg, but I just made that straight into mayonnaise. Golden chickens, I never did any of that. Forgot how to do that. I think I have to do something specifically for that. Dinosaurs I did, but it's kind of sad that the dinosaurs are not as profitable as they should be. We had one pig, we had Lulu, and we didn't really care much more about it. We eventually sold our sheep because we just didn't want to care about them. The ostriches, we had a couple of ostriches at least. I have to say that eel just looks like a piece of bread. That time I gave a snail to Jazz by accident because of Vincent hitting on, or saying he's going to marry Penny, which was just revolting. The old slimes, half of them don't have their faces, which is a bit worrying. Dust sprites, I had to murder 500 of them for the burglary. The bats, the stone golems, the wilderness golem. Of course I don't have this, so there you go. Finding the ancient seeds from these grubs and all the bugs and everything. The squid kid, now that just reminds me of, the image from Doom. Doom guy? Anyone played Doom back in the 90s? It reminds me of the Doom guy's face at the bottom. These guys took a while to actually find as well, and these guys are just annoying. The putrid ghost has probably one of the worst debuffs in the game, where they make you sick and you can't eat any food. That is such a handicap. Ah, Musketeers, this feels good. I've completed it. I have completed Stardew Valley. And Mr. Kui and your grandpa, or my grandpa. It's been a long road. You challenged yourself to reach the summit. I did reach the summit. We've been watching you every step of the way. I would imagine this is supposed to be a concerned ape, like he put himself in the game to communicate directly to the players, I guess. I get that impression anyway. Ah. Can I sit on this chair? I can sit on this chair, though I will say that is a very awkward sitting position. It is done, day 288, and everything is done. All achievements. And that's it, Musketeers. I have played through the entirety of Stardew Valley and completed it by day 288. I would probably touch on this game again in the future with another 100 days, but I do need a bit of a break from this one, so we're gonna have to see what the next game is for the channel. I've had other challenges that I can do for the 100 days and playing it in different strategies. Being a complete rancher, not fishing at all, not farming at all, playing it as a capitalist, not doing the community center at all. There's still things I could do, but I think that is for a future time. Musketeers, thank you very much for joining me for this entirety of the series, the 1, 2, and then this episode's probably going to be a combined episode of all 3 together. Stardew Valley has always been one of my favorite games. I do thoroughly enjoy this. It does unfortunately get very repetitive towards the end, but that's the nature of these types of games. But I've enjoyed it nonetheless. One for all, and all for one. Cheers. Until next time.